Oh, convenient. I just happened to be in the right spot. Woo! Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and turns out killing a god is hard. So I think maybe we come back when we're a little more prepared. Because I know that there's like 10% more of this game that I can use to that might help me in my quest to to kill a god. I guess that's 100%. That's what I'm guessing this is, but okay. So I believe to access more of the DLC content, I believe. Which way do I have to go to get there? I think I have to go left and then down and around. Hi. Look. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna go see what we can collect. Whoop. Before we try that again, because that was tough, and as I mentioned last episode, I'm not sure if I'm actually meant to do that before a lot of the DLC stuff, because it might itself be a DLC fight. I don't know. Yeah, just keep going down, I guess. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so can I go through here? No, I don't think I can. I think I have to keep going down. Not that way. Not down that way. More like this way. It's fine. It's fine, they all died anyway. You might notice I'm being a little more diligent in picking up Geo. I did. Part of the reason that I knew the stuff about the DLC and how it actually works, as opposed to how I thought it worked, is, you know, after the not the last episode, but the last batch, you know, the extra finale question mark, I just, curiosity got the better of me. I did a little bit of looking on the wiki, which I already had pulled up, and I did learn some things. You know, I did learn some things. So that is how I know where we're going, and I happen to learn that I might actually have a use for more Geo soon. Let them blow up on their own. Now is it this way? Yeah, I think we just keep going this way. It's been so long since I've taken this route to this place. Boop. Yes? I think yes. Rude. Yeah, last time I came to this area, I was going the other way on the frickin' delicate flower quest. Okay. Might as well max out the soul, because why wouldn't you? And these guys... I knew the explodey one was there, so I was just gonna throw a fireball at it. So, I think, if I am recalling correctly, hi. Let him do his thing. If I understood correctly, there's more to do in here. Maybe? No. I thought there was. Was it here then? I am mistaken, it would seem. That makes things a little interesting, because I was definitely thinking that it was here that I would go and find some new things. I mean, I know that's just where we found Sly before, but... Wait. Thought I heard a shaky floor. Nope. So to lay all the cards on the table, I thought, like, the Grim Troop was here, but apparently not. Curious. If not here, then where? If not here, then where? I'm confuzzled. I mean, I don't want to have to pull up the wiki again. But I was under the impression that there would be more there. Maybe if we go back to Dirt Myth, that'll illuminate things. Maybe someone's got a line of dialogue to explain. Let's see. Can go through here. I think this might be faster, I don't know. Maybe. Also, one thing I didn't realize, I didn't learn this from looking at the wiki. I learned it from watching Alfred's playthrough of this game. Still haven't finished watching that, but... Well, I mean, he beat the game, but I haven't finished watching him complete it, even 100%, let alone 112. So, one thing I learned is that apparently all this time, each time I was teleporting with Dreamgate, it took one essence. I did not know this. Not that it really matters, it's one essence, and we get those off of enemies fairly frequently. But, it's still interesting. Right, I wanted to go to Dirt Myth. There isn't a way up here, right? No. I just have to go the way I came. Right. Okay, that's fine. I'll go back the way I came, if I must. Which I must. Okay, that helps. Ow. Getting dripped on does not, though. It's not especially great for me. Okay. Boop. Boop. Did I say why I was collecting geo? Oh yeah, there is more use for geo. I know now. but I don't know how to get to the point where I can use said make use of the geo. I don't know. I forgot how to English apparently. That lovely young lass returned to us. I must admit, I placed thin odds on her survival. Seems to think very highly of her rescuer, some sort of dashing warrior type. Barely stopped gushing since she got back. The warrior must have passed down below while he was taking a nap. Such a shame. I'd have loved to meet so impressive a bug. It's me. She's my fan girl, I guess. Faring well in your adventures below? Well, I had an adventure of my own while you were gone. I don't usually visit the town's graveyard, but I thought I'd go and visit the grave of an old friend. I was walking amongst the tombstones. I noticed a strange kind of chant coming from somewhere nearby. Extremely sinister chanting. I looked around to find the source, and I saw two bright, horrible, huge eyes staring at me from the door of a dark cave. I pretended I hadn't heard the voice or seen the eyes and scurried back to town. My friend will have to wait a little longer for her visit. To reach Dartmouth, most travelers take circuitous routes around the cliffs beside us. It's a hard trek, but in the Kingdom's prime, things were far simpler. There's an old pass in the cliffs that once allowed easy access. The bridge up to it has long since crumbled away, and even without it, a huge door bars entry. I can't complain, mind you. It's meant we've only ever had to accommodate a trickle of travelers, even during our busiest times. I wouldn't want hordes of bugs to descend on Dartmouth. I like the quiet. Okay. That noisy old lift, where does it go? Up to the old mines they carved into the peak, I suppose. Have you been up there? Is it true that crystals grow everywhere you step? A villager brought some of those crystals back to the village once. I don't quite understand the allure myself. You can't eat them, and they don't make very good pillows. They hardly seem worth all the trouble to me. They're pretty. Many used to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hollow Nest, it was once called. Supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. I hope you aren't too disappointed by our little town, traveler. Though it's now a solemn place, once we were much more welcoming. Entry to the kingdom was forbidden long ago, supposedly after some great calamity. Many gates were closed, but our old well remains as a way to creep back in. Over time, all kinds used the well to wriggle into the ruins. Wanderers, thieves, adventurers. Funny how few ever come back up. Perhaps they find what they're looking for? Bah, I'm not so naive. No doubt they've all been gobbled up. There are countless dangers in those depths. Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoy the company. Not that you seem the talkative sort. Nope, can't talk at all. Okay. I guess that's all he has to say for now. My savior, so close. Okay, so that didn't really help me at all. So maybe I'll just figure out what I need to do next time? Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. To look it up or not to look it up?